Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories happening right now. Topping the list for us tonight, we're hearing from Maryville Police Chief Tony Crisp following a crash that injured Officer Justin Brown Friday night. Now, Crisp says Brown is showing small improvements but has more surgeries planned. As we've reported, Officer Brown was riding his motorcycle when he was involved in a crash with a Tennessee Highway Patrol SUV during a police escort for Vice President Vance in Maryville. Now, Chief Crisp says he met with the Vice President following the crash, who said he would like to talk with Officer Brown when he is able. And, well, back home, Crisp describes the support from the community as overwhelming.
People was heartbroken when they heard the news, and many prayers went up on his behalf and his family's behalf. And they've just poured out with messages and offers of financial aid and food and whatever the needs may be.
While Officer Brown's medical expenses will be covered by his job, the nonprofit Blue Line Tennessee is raising money to support his family. In South Knoxville, a 24-year-old Katie Esch has been running a makeshift food pantry right in her own front yard. There it is. Esch says a TikTok video sparked the idea, but after the government shut down and talk of SNAP benefits, she felt it was, well, the right time to step up and help. She started what's called the Sister Sanctuary Food Bank between her and her sister's homes with just 2 sawhorses, a piece of plywood, and a few food and clothing items. Well, as the need in the community grew, so did the project, with help from neighbors and posting on Facebook groups. Now that small setup is a full pop-up canopy stocked with meal kits, hygiene products, clothing, even dog food, and more. Esch tells 6 News she's seeing more and more families using the pantry every week and hopes the effort as a whole continues to grow.
My entire family has been helping with this process. The entire community is now involved. It's just kind of over the last 3 weeks, a month-ish, it's just kind of evolved into this huge, whole community thing that everybody loves, and everyone's donating and taking, and some people have taken and now they're donating back, and it's great. I'm having so much fun.
If you are in the area and in need, Esch says the pantry is open every day from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and is located on Quail Grove Lane. And while full SNAP benefits may have been restored, some people are still wondering where their Thanksgiving meal is going to come from next week. And this is where Second Harvest Food Bank of East Tennessee is stepping in to help out. The nonprofit held its biggest holiday distribution of the year today at Redemption Church, giving out food to 800 households. The first person we understand in line showed up at 1 this morning.
That government shutdown could not have happened at a worse time, because it was so close to the holidays. So the anxiety level for so many worried about not just Thanksgiving meal, but meals tomorrow. I'm not surprised that someone was here at 1 a.m.
You know, people who showed up today got about 100 pounds of produce, shelf-stable goods, traditional Southern holiday items, as well as a turkey. Our next Big 7 story for you tonight, U.S. Department of Agriculture is sending a new round of disaster relief to farmers who are impacted by drought and natural disasters in 2023 and 24. According to the USDA, its Farm Service Agency is delivering more than $16 billion to farmers across the country through Supplemental Disaster Relief Program assistance. Now, the Cotton County University of Tennessee Extension Office says around 12,000 acres of agricultural land was flooded during Helene, and farmers are still reeling from the lasting effects that has had on their land, their homes, livestock, crops. We talked to one farmer who says he lost 220 acres of crop in the floods.
It just wiped everything out. So what crop we could have harvested, wasn't going to be that, that good. So it's just like the nail in the coffin there. It just kind of finished it off.
Today he says they have been able to fix their land, but as the cost of farming continues to grow, assistance programs like this could help farmers in the area who have suffered these losses. Now, applications for the assistance program open this month on November 24th. Next on the 7 tonight, we have an update on the Sevier County shooting investigation. After a neighbor dispute turned violent, deputies say 2 men exchanged gunfire Monday night. It happened in Sevierville. Both were treated for gunshot wounds and later released from area hospitals. The suspects, 20-year-old Cody Musser and 32-year-old Curtis Reed, both from Sevierville, are charged with reckless endangerment and aggravated assault. Sheriff Michael Hodges says deputies acted quickly to protect the neighborhood. This case, by the way, remains in active investigation. A Rockford business has paid out $2 million to settle allegations it violated the False Claims Act over a pandemic relief loan. Federal prosecutors say East Tennessee applied for and received a second draw Paycheck Protection Program loan in 2021 and then later had it forgiven, even though it was not eligible. Investigators allege that the company falsely certified it had fewer than 300 employees when its affiliates pushed that number higher. The settlement resolves a whistleblower lawsuit under the False Claims Act. Officials say the PPP program was meant to help small businesses during COVID, and they remain committed to recovering funds obtained through fraud. Anyone with information about COVID relief fraud can report it to the DOJ's National Center for Disaster Fraud Hotline. Moving down our list tonight, Medicare Part B already cost about $185 a month, but costs are set to rise by nearly 10%. Now, this will cost people on Medicare about $18 more per month to receive their health care. The average Medicare Part B recipient will be spending over $200 a month on doctor's visits, testing, preventative care, outpatient care, transportation, and more. The good news is some people may qualify for low-income subsidies to help save money. The bad news is most people don't take advantage of it.
That's the sad part about it. A lot of folks, they'll give up on trying because a lot of times they'll be turned down for whatever the reason. They may have filled the application out wrong. And so we kind of assist them making sure it's filled out correctly. And then if they're turned down, go back and be persistent with it.
Sawyer says people who reapply often get the assistance they need, so make sure to talk to a broker you trust to make sure you can take advantage of savings opportunities. And for our final Big 7 story tonight, the Chief of Staff for the U.S. Department of Energy was in town today. Carl Coe headlined this year's Opportunities in Energy event. The event was put on by the Tennessee Advanced Energy Business Council at the Crown Plaza Hotel in downtown Knoxville. It served as an opportunity for leaders in the advanced energy industry to share ideas as well as to network.
Public-private partnerships are the buzzword for the advanced energy industry. It's how we are going to get more power into the ground to meet our insatiable power demands, whether they're coming from manufacturing or artificial intelligence.
You just heard from Courtney Piper, a familiar face right here on WATE. She's a member of Tennessee This Week. She was also one of today's speakers.